All right, we have had so many players here with us, of course, over the Media Row week. It's been a ton of fun. Danny, Adam, we are joined now by the former SEC Offensive Player of the Year, Hendon Hooker, who, of course, is part of the New York Jets franchise, previously the Lions, the Panthers. Hendon, the first thing that struck me, you come over, introduce yourself, shake hands. You have massive hands, man.
I do.
Big.
I do. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Like growing up, my feet and hands were always like enormous.
Rest of the body had to catch up.
Yeah, rest of the body had to catch up. It took forever. I'm like, man, am I gonna hit a growth spurt? Like, everyone used to be like, you got big feet, man. Oh, you're gonna be tall one day. But then my dad would always joke, like, yeah, Rajon Rondo was a size 16, and he's only 6'3". So I was like,
helps when you're throwing a football, though.
Oh, for sure. And then I finally hit my growth spurt around 7th, 8th grade, and here we are.
I'm still waiting to hit mine.
Oh, yeah.
So it's coming soon. It's coming
You got to
soon.
drink your Nesquik, man.
That's right.
Yeah. Positive thoughts for sure. So, you've been making the rounds. What's Media Row been like for you? Go here for the first time, I assume?
This is my second time. Second time. Yeah. It's been cool. It's been really cool. Just getting a chance to really, talk about everything that's been transpiring, whether that be football or whether that be foundationally, just in the community. So it's been really cool, and then see some familiar faces and meet some new people as well.
What are you tired of being asked?
What am I tired of
what
being
do you
asked?
Stay away from? What are people asking you? It's like, I do not feel like talking about this.
I don't know. It's a blessing to be here in this space.
Mm-hmm.
So
they're not listening. You can tell us.
No, I really don't mind answering any questions.
No, I love it. Well, playing the quarterback position this year specifically has been a very unique setting for that in the Super Bowl. You have a young quarterback in Drake May, immediate success.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Sam Darnold, who took a little while to marinate and blossoming into a really solid quarterback. How do you view that, just the different styles playing that position? I mean, it's kind of crazy, obviously, from a fan and media perspective, but from a player perspective, how do you view that?
Right. I view it as everyone has their, different timing.
Mm-hmm.
God places us in different situations to, see how strong our faith is, and continue to work and continue to push towards that end goal of, being productive on the field or being productive in day-to-day life or whatever, you aspire to be. But this quarterback position is very unique in the ways that people learn, timing, opportunity. So all of those things put together, equals whatever your story is or whatever your path is.
What's been unique to you, I think, though, in your few years in the league is you have an opportunity to play behind a guy like Jared Goff, and you learn from him, and you're in that system, and kind of an offensive powerhouse overall, and a veteran Super Bowl winner or Super Bowl participant, things that you can obviously learn from. But then with the Jets, it's kind of like doors wide open, right? Like there is no clear, this is our quarterback come the start of 2026. So there's opportunity there for you to step in, be that guy. What's that feel like? What's the pressure like?
I really don't feel any pressure. I think coming from playing behind Jared and playing behind Teddy to then spending a few weeks with Tyrod in New York, me and Tyrod have had a good relationship since I was in college. He mentored me, being a former Virginia Tech quarterback, reached out and always was a lending hand. I see him all the time in the offseason, but those guys really instilled a lot of different things on the lines of preparation, on the lines of how you carry yourself, how you interact with your teammates. But there's definitely been some ups and downs in my career, but definitely a lot more positive than negative for sure.
So you mentioned your college days, and I know a lot of times people like to ask how that transition is from college to the pros. I want to dig a little deeper, though, outside of the generic questions. I mean, what are some things that people don't understand with that transition that just never gets addressed throughout the media that you want people to have a better understanding of when they're evaluating these players or talking about their personal lives, whatever that may be?
Yeah, I think it all comes down to just learning style and your relationship with your coaches and your relationship with the teammates around you. So many times I had a vet come up to me and tell me, like, hey, that was something vets do. And I was like, okay, memory button.
Yeah.
Stick with this. All right, cool. And then there's times where guys be like, come on now, like, you got to give me some more on that cadence. or to get them to jump off sides. But I think that it's all about their approach and attitude to taking constructive criticism and not just folding after, being reprimanded about, man, that's a bad ball. You got to, or hey, you got to call the play right. Because when you're coming off that high horse in college, and especially as a quarterback, like everyone praises you. You guys are winning. When you lose, they get on you. But it's normally more winning than losing in college football as a premier quarterback. So, like I said before, I think it's just all about that attitude you have coming in the building every day. Are you taking constructive criticism and looking yourself in the mirror like, man, I need to work on this. I can get better at that. If not, then you're going to stay stagnant, and that's not possible. You either get better or you get worse. So.
You've only been a pro a few years, but, in talking about college, you got to, especially when we mentioned it, SEC Offensive Player of the Year, you got to be thinking a little bit like, man, all that money that's going around now that wasn't going around then. Like, what kind of NIL money could I be cashing in on right now? It's amazing how quickly it happens. I mean, do those thoughts ever enter your mind at all?
For sure. I almost want to be like Pavia and put my request in.
Go back.
One more. Let me just get one more. But it's a blessing to see these young guys really step into their own and become businessmen. That's what NIL is for, is to jumpstart your entrepreneurship mindset. That's how I approached it with my 2 years or a year and a half of getting NIL. Any way of trying to generate funds legally, funds from what we're doing, name, image, and likeness. That's what I was trying to do. So I wrote a book, signed trading cards, had speaking engagements, had kids football camps. Whatever I could do, to make a buck, because I was in the era where you couldn't make any money, and I know what it's like to go flat in college. So
you probably haven't been talking a lot about the Super Bowl, doing these like everyone wants to talk about everything other in the game, right? So, as a Jet, not that there's you're part of this gigantic Patriots-Jets rivalry as it exists today. It's not like Bill Belichick going against Rex Ryan and all that,
right?
But you've heard things, you've seen things, that kind of thing. How shocked are you just seeing the Pats, and I know 14 wins, but off of where they were last year, seeing this team in the Super Bowl representing not only the division but the conference, all of it?
Yeah, it's a huge testament, to Coach Vrabes. Spent a lot of time around him in my pre-draft, so we talked for a long time after Pro Day, and then top 30 visits, Senior Bowl, and at the Combine. So just always seeing that demeanor, and just as it's kind of like he has a look, like a serious look when he's listening to you.
Yeah.
And it's kind of intimidating, but he's really just interested in seeing what you have to say. But his passion is being just let loose. And throughout the whole team. And you can see it on the sideline. The guys are into it. They're talking to him on the sideline during the middle of the game. Everyone's just, enjoying themselves. And you can just tell that everyone's on the same page and has the same attitude, going forward.
As we're heading into this offseason, certainly there'll be a lot of training, just rehabilitation and focusing on next year. But is there anything you're doing differently that you've done in years past, whether it's training, picking up other hobbies, something mentally, spiritually, whatever it may be, that you're taking a new outlook on this offseason?
Yeah, definitely, investing more into the body. So whether that be trainer, whether that be meal prep. I've never meal prepped in my life. We have a chef this year. And that saves a lot of time from after the workout. We already have a protein shake made, already have a meal made. And then I think just surrounding myself with people I've been competing with for so long. Like me and Joe Milton competed every single day at Tennessee, every single day. That I think his rookie year, every single day in the off season. And I think that really propelled us forward. He had a good rookie season. I had a good sophomore season going into the NFL. And then this past offseason, we didn't get a chance to, really go to combat with each other and sharpening iron in the second half of the offseason, which I felt like that kind of set me back a little bit. I'm like, man, I don't feel as hungry and just going hard every day because I'm trying to outdo Joe. Right. Joe's trying to outdo me.
Sure.
And that just pushed us to get better. So now we're back at it. I've been living at Joe's house in Texas, and we've been working out. I spent a lot of time with his daughter, Just every day, just pushing each other to get better. I think that's the biggest component.
Awesome.
Yeah, we chatted with Joe earlier. I can't believe we didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir,
We
yeah.
could have asked all the stories about what kind of roommate you are.
Oh man, I think he would say
Is
I'm a
he
great.
clean?
Oh yeah, I think Joe would say that I was a cleaner roommate than I am guest at his house.
Okay. All right, that's
For
better.
sure.
How about a game prediction?
Game prediction. I think it's going to be a tight one. It's going to come down to the turnover battle, and I think it'll be 27-21
Okay.
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yep.
There we go.
All right. All
That's what
right.
we like to hear. Make them suffer as the resident Patriots fan here. So I like that prediction. I could get down with it.
Before you go, what kind of work are you doing with Stand Together?
Yeah, so Stand Together is a great roadmap for me and all other professional football players or professional athletes that are in their realm trying to navigate to show their passion in the community, whether that may be through sports or through literacy is what I'm pushing for, trying to get these kids to read a little bit more. We recently had a Christmas giveaway at my high school in Greensboro, North Carolina. Maybe 50 or 60 student athletes, wanted to give them a little gift card, a little monetary gain, and give them a book to read and a few words of wisdom on Zoom. So it was I think that present for me made my Christmas complete for sure.
That's great.
Hendon Hooker, thank you so much.
So I appreciate y'all having me.
We appreciate you.
Hey, great time, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.